Wanted to show you some miniatures I've been working on. I've recently got into making miniatures because I find myself going back to playing role-playing games again, and especially solo role-playing games. A friend of mine recommended this to me, Neatite, blue and yellow, poxy, putty. And what you do is you take parts of it off and you mix it together until it's green. It gets sticky though, so you have to wait a while. Maybe wait, 10-15 minutes before it kind of dries into a form where it stops being so sticky. This was my first figure I did, and I used a wire metal frame from the technique from Storming the Castle. He's got a great channel. And I just kind of, like a good sculpture, took away the stuff that wasn't rage. And, it's not perfect. I don't have all the perfect tools to use yet. Let me show you some of the tools I used or bought from Hobby Lobby. For around $6 you get 2 of these. This is pretty important. You can do a lot on this. And there's another sculptor on YouTube, Tom Mason, he's awesome at sculpting heads and everything. And you can find there's more than a few people on there that sculpt heads and do the details of the eyes and all that. I do need to get some more tools for it. Let me show you the other one I used. It's got an X-Acto knife at the end of it, and again, these come in handy for patting down some of the figure. And of course, I mount a lot of all of them on cork by putting the feet or the bottom of the wireframe into the cork, and then I end up cutting the cork with a knife, which you can do. You can cut cork with a knife. Try to heat it up with hot water, and you can cut it, and then you pull it off the cork, and it kind of ripped off the bottom of his feet a bit, so I had to put some more of this Neatite on the bottom of his feet. And I got some hair stuck in there. I'm going to put a little bit more here. I'll try to smooth this out a bit. And then I'm going to put this on a base, plastic base, so it's like a D&D miniature. And not bad, not great, once I paint him, he's gonna look better. I had kind of a hard time doing this fist, 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers, and then a thumb. But once I paint him up, he's gonna look better. And like you said, it's the first one, so it's a good prototype. And not terrible, not great, but it's good enough, I think, to get the job done, to play Rage solo role playing. And I'll make some more figures from his world, like Butch, one of his arch enemies, rivals, and Sergeant Gray. And I'll get better at it. Let me show you the one. This is one of my first D&D character, Donatello, and also known as the Amazing Donatello. He's an illusionist, half-elf. He's also a fighter as well. So there's the hilt of his sword. This is his bow staff, or quarter staff, I should say. And gave him a little pouch, either that could be water or something for money. And I try to make his elven armor kind of like squares on there by using the X-Acto knife across it to add detail. I can still do that now. But it'll look good once I put the silver armor paint on there. That'll look good. these are gloves and everything. And he's supposed to be, his nose got a little messed up, got a little too big, but he's supposed to be laughing. Just leaning on that quarterstaff with his thumbs out. And yeah, pretty cool. I like how he turned out. He's kind of cartoony. He's got the big boots, you know, and the big gloves, but I super glued him to the coin base. And now I can use him. Pretty awesome. So I'm looking forward to, this is the first version of him. I'm going to do other versions eventually. But I like how the cloak turned out. I like the hood and everything. It's very much his personality. And yeah, I like it. I like it. So yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit more into miniatures. So I'm gonna probably show you some miniature videos as I go. Still gonna do some short films. Once I wrap this one with the score, I'll put it out. I'll promote it and market it pretty well. And yeah, just want to do this little video, get this out there. I'll probably start maybe talking and coloring some more tokens. And I'll do some videos where I'm going to be talking to the camera. Maybe record some stand-up comedy. You know, I've been reworking some comedic jokes and do a little comedy show, maybe a 5-minute comedy show, something like that. And it's going to be a hodgepodge here at Mustang 7. Muscleheads is not over. I'm also thinking about doing a new Musclehead skit, especially for Christmas. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. Talk to you later.